crispy.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back at it with another review. I believe this is wave 11 of the Walgreens exclusives. Though it's the only place you can get these at is Walgreens. I've only found one set. I keep looking for another one because actually I'm missing. I don't know if they have them on the back. I guess I didn't look. Yeah, Superior Spider-Man here and Peter Parker on the right side of this package. I don't have that set yet. And I'm not too excited about that set other than Peter's torso. I kind of want to get an extra set just because I love that hooded sweatshirt that he's got on. It looks real cool. But anyways, back to the, hopefully I find those soon, but back to the other two. Another one, these two actually are pretty cool. I always like all the Spider-Man variants. I don't really know anything about Spider-Girl or who else is. Well, Ben Reilly I knew a lot about. Back, that's when I collected Spider-Man the most. But like 2099 and Naylor Spider-Man and all those other variations. I don't really know much about them, but I like collecting them all. I like having the Spider family, the Spider universe, whatever you want to call them. And then this Doctor Octopus is a really weird version I've never seen before. Obviously, it's from the animated show. But he's got this cool headpiece that could come in handy outside of his character, on like something else in another picture. And then I like the head that they give him. He's kind of got a chubby look to his face and stuff. And his arms are pretty rad compared to the rest of the Doc Ock arms we've got on previous figures. So let's take them out of the package and look at a tray shot real quick. Yeah, so there's not much here that you didn't see in the other shot. We got the forearms for Doc Ock, and then we have their stands, and then I have another webbing, coiled up webbing for another Spider figure that came with Spider-Girl. So let's take them out of the package. So yeah, here they are. Really digging those arms on Doc Ock. Yeah. They look cool. They're a little bit posed better than the other ones from previous figures. He just looks, yeah, those arms just look great. I mean, he really looks great as a figure too. Yeah, and you can even point him down and kind of get him off the ground. I think if I twisted him a little bit more, I'd pick him up more. So maybe I have to use that for another picture or something later on. Just having him elevated or something using his legs. Very cool. And then there's Spider Girl. One weird thing about Spider-Man, characters and their designs, costume designs, is a lot of them really don't make any sense. Like, with this one, I can kind of see it. You do see a little bit of a arachnid look to it. But if you look at the original, Spider-Man blue and red costume, and if you look at the Venom costume, yeah, she looks great, but as far as the other, my camera just fell over, so I had to reshoot or recut it or whatever. But as I was saying, their costumes never make sense as a Spider-Man character. I mean, you look at Kane, Ben Reilly. He shoots webbing and has all the powers of a spider, but man, their costumes sure don't make a lot of sense. But at the same time, looking amazing. I like this Spider Girl. She has a different hairpiece. So does Doc Ock. Actually, let's look at his other hairpiece. Yeah, so he's got a new hairpiece along with her. And then, if you look at his face, he's kind of got the rounded cheeks and then the double chin. They did a good job of making him look chubby. And I really like that torso piece for whatever reason. It's just kind of cool looking. I don't even know how to explain it. Nice legs on him and stuff. All the design on there. And that, like I said before, that other hair piece of his with the eyes all over or whatever, I could see using that, on another figure for other pictures, having nothing to do with this character. And actually, the first picture I do is going to kind of feature that. So, yeah, let's go to that shot actually. Yeah, so here's our first shot. We got Doc Ock with some kind of welder type of machine or solder or something, and he's working on one of his arms. I detached it and had it hanging down just so it looked like he was still wearing the arm itself. Yeah, so basically, yeah, and then we got a bunch of background stuff. You know, this thing on the right, I believe, is from Star Trek. That thing in the back in the center is from Luke's, and that is one of his backgrounds. And actually, his lab table is like a time transport timetable or something that he was selling too. So yeah, it's a stock Ock working on his arm. So that's just about it. He's got those. It's kind of inspired by those goggles that he wears. That, you know, eye protection, and he's welding or whatever you want to call it. So nice, easy little shot. So let's go on to something else. All right, so next shot is a cool skyscraper shot of this new Spider Girl, and then Dr. Octopus. I just attached him to one of these door frames from this X-Blocks set. Kind of hard to find. Cheap if you find it, but it's kind of hard to find. They're really shitty Legos, but they work great for it. They're actually Spider-Man themed, so the colors really work. Actually, all three of these buildings are. This is X-Blocks here in tan. This red building on the left is also X-Blocks, and then the one in back is Mega Blocks, and that is also a Spider-Man set. But these colors work great for Spider-Man figures. And yeah, Dr. Octopus is just kind of hooked through a window frame, and then she, using the classic wood dowel, method of getting her levitated, coming at him, and the two of them ready to brawl. So that's basically what this one is. It's great having just such a weird Dr. Octopus figure and Spider Girl. It's pretty awesome. So I got to come up with one more shot here. Let's see what happens. So last shot, we have Doc Ock throwing Spider Girl off a rooftop, and then we just kind of got a layered rooftop with this too. We got the quick stop from Jay and Silent Bob. We got Doc Ock on it with a water tower in the background just for some structure, a roof vent, and then in back, just to fill out the back, we have an apartment complex that's actually called Fisk Heights. That was made by Chris Lyons. Yeah, so just a fun little shot. She is balanced and hooked by his hands. Just any way I could get her on there without using any kind of sticky tack or wax or whatever. And then the lights are set up to come from the bottom. I threw green in there just because it's Doc Ock's color. I didn't know what other kind of filter to put on there, but I knew I wanted a filter of some type on there. And yeah, that's basically it. And then shot from a lower angle of him kind of looking down, getting ready to toss her off the roof. So that is about it for this, shot. And glad to be back in the lab. It's been a while. I kind of took some time off just because I was getting a little overwhelmed with life. But now I'm just kind of getting depressed because I'm not getting in the lab enough and missing out on making art. So here I am. Got 3 shots in, which is pretty nice. And this week I think will be actually a pretty what do you want to call it, constructive week, hopefully, of toy shots. So anyways, thanks for viewing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the description in this video for my Instagram and Facebook page. That's where all my Minimate pictures are in their entirety. There's something like 1,300 pictures, so head on over there and check those out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.